What's going on, my fellow fuzzbutts? Zabu the Sergal here, and I'm coming back with another video just to educate my people. And the main question I want to bring up is, why is Foxy from Five Nights at Freddy's so popular? Because as we all know, that our fandom completely exploded ever since the very first release of Five Nights at Freddy's. I mean, technically, they're not really fursuits, they're animatronics. I mean, technically they are, technically they aren't, but regardless of that, to see something animated that looks so closely related to a fursuit inside a video game it's a pretty big first for us, so I can see how it could, blow up. But out of all of the animatronics in the entire series, I would have to say that Foxy has the most recognition. I mean, there is a lot of recognition with Chica too, don't get me wrong, but Foxy, he's like the main one, so let's just kind of break him down for a little bit. Number one, he's modeled after a pirate, and you know that, there are lots of people who are just madly in love with pirates because they're just all grrr, no pun intended on pirates, but like grrr as in they're manly and they have a sense of justice and they just kind of go out and do what they want and they don't care what anybody has to say, and I guess people, they find that, somewhat appealing, and seeing as how Foxy was modeled after that, if you gave him a persona, then you would kind of see that he'd be kind of like like a pretty grisly character, even though he's a fox. Which brings me to number two, the fact that he's a fox, and foxes are very popular among our fandom. It's one of the main species of the personas that are in our fandom as a whole. So the fact that he is a fox, kind of makes sense as to why he would be such a fan favorite. Another thing is that whole tattered look and the scars and stuff that he's got going on, because we all know that battle scars make you manly. I have one. Look at this scar. Does this not make me so much more manly? I am scary because I have scars. Foxy has scars, so that makes him cool. Not as cool, actually. I aspire to be as cool as Foxy. One of these days, I will be, though. And another thing is his striking red pattern, because we all know that everyone just loves red patterns. I mean, look at this. I have red patterns going on all over the place. Not really, just kind of on my head, but we won't get into that right now. So, you add all this stuff up, he's got the hook, he's got the claws with the super sharp teeth, he's got battle scars, he's got the red palette. So, you put all these things together, and the reason why they like him is because he looks like me. No. But, as you can see, the reason why I like him is that, there's a lot of cool little aspects to his character as a whole, so I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer as to why many members of our fandom would fall towards the liking of good old Foxy. But, if Foxy was a Sergal, he would be so much better, so much cooler, so much scarier. But they didn't want to scare the hearts of too many people out there, so they just kind of brought it down, instead of a fox, instead of a Sergal, we'll make him a fox. That way he's not too awesome. We don't want to overload the game because that'll be pretty. Okay, let me stop with the vanity spiel. We all know, Foxy's like the coolest. I mean, that's just, what he is. He's the best, he's the best. But I'm gonna stop ranting about him because I don't want this to go on for too long, so I'm gonna go ahead and close this. If you want to get faster updates from me, you can follow me on my Fur Affinity. I have a link down there posted below. Viewer discretion is advised because there may be content on this site that's not suitable for all ages. I also have links to my Instagram as well as my Facebook fan page, so you can also find those down there. Like those up. Don't forget to subscribe as well. But as always, my name is Zabu the Sergal, and I'm out of here.